Hello, patrons. Welcome to the behind the scenes sneak peek for Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, the next single coming out. And it's going to be mixed ready on solstice. So, T minus 4 days. Well, T minus 3 days almost. And so, part of the things that I'm going to share with you, I'm going to share some little clips and a little sneak peek of the tracks, and I've been making this video for you since October.
Hi, guys. So, I'm just coming out of 3 weeks of being pretty sick, and what a wild ride. I may or may not have like a cracked rib from coughing. I'm not totally sure. So, anyway, that's been interesting, but I'm feeling good enough to continue working on my piece, and I thought I'd give you a sneak preview. And the sound isn't going to be that great because I'm just recording this on my iPhone and you're a little off center and stuff, but I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of this session, this piece, and where it's at right now. Every little part of it has been done, redone, evaluated, vetted, approved, like quality controlled, and yeah, so that's part of why it's been such a long process, because I'm learning how to produce these tracks up to a higher caliber. So that has been um, challenging, frustrating, and exciting and enlightening, and a real learning process, a real learning experience, to where, yes, I've been working on one song since February, all year. It's November now, and that may sound crazy even to me, but actually I've just been taking it in stride, and being patient with the process, trusting the process, and trusting my mentorship, and doing what it takes to rise to the occasion, and to learn my tools, and my recording software, and all of the little plugins in there, which we'll get into talking about what plugins are and stuff like that if you want later on. But today, it's it's already, it's, since it's November, the sun's going down. I've got some quiet time as soon as Pecos and the cat finish eating dinner, and around the corner. And I'm gonna recut my background vocal mock-ups, and then tomorrow they're gonna get evaluated, and then if they're approved, then I'm gonna send these mock-ups and like the rhythm section and audio files and stuff for this project out to 3 background vocalists that I'm working with, that are part of my collective team. So I have a bass player, a mix engineer, a guitarist, but I'm also playing guitar, and then a drummer, and 3 background vocalists, and then I'm gonna do a little extra percussion and stuff. And that's been that's been the pieces that we've put together on this long journey, starting with the work tape that I released on an earlier post. So starting with that work tape, then I, had to get a real good clean take of my guitar, and build a tempo map. So one of my co-collaborators built me a tempo map. I'll tell you more about that in a future episode, but if you're interested. But what it does is it allows me to not record to a click track. It allows the song to breathe naturally with my acoustic performance. And then it gives everybody a custom timekeeper that they follow with the pacing of the song, so that it can rubber band, that it can speed up during certain parts and slow down during other parts. And this one doesn't have a lot of dramatic speed ups and slow downs, which I was kind of pleased about, because just cutting it with guitar and then all by myself to make the foundation, and then cutting the vocal, and then which will be thrown away, and I'll do a permanent lead vocal after the background vocalists are in, and that'll be the final official vocal for the mix. But right now there's a scratch vocal in there that we use for reference, and that everything else has been built around. And then somewhere along the line, I thought, okay, we're almost there. And then I got the instruction to, okay, now replace the guitar. And I was like, what, again? Like, the guitar? Really? Like, replace it? And I had to get the guitar tone perfect. So we worked on different mic chains, and to get the right miking for my guitar. And I even did like a pick test where I tried like 12 different picks, and I was really surprised to hear that there was definitely one pick that I liked way more than the others. I did not expect that. I'm learning so much. And then I even like switched the strings that I'm using. What I don't know could fill an ocean, right? And what I've learned this year could fill another one. Let me play you what we've got here. There. So this is my mixing board. And there's something in your eyes that makes me smile. Oh, something in your smile that drives me wild. Something in the way you treat you. I can't take my eyes off of you. Something. One of my monitors is blown, but I'm replacing him soon. Sorry about that. All right. So that's a little sneak preview. And what I did there is I played you some of the scratch vocals, some of the main guitar, and maybe we can even do where we can listen to the old work tape and kind of get the guitar, and then listen to the new rhythm guitar that I recorded and compare. You could hear a little bit of the bass, which totally blows out my old monitor. These monitors are 21 years old, and they weren't that good to begin with, but I'm going to be upgrading really soon, which is exciting. That'll be a big step. And what else? Oh yeah, I added in the drums so you could hear the drum kit. And then I added in some of the other guitar parts. So there's my guitar, which is steel string, cedar rosewood, and then there's a classical guitar, and then there is an electric guitar, kind of a spanky Fender sound, and for texture. And then there are some solos with the classical guitar that I played parts of. If we run through a couple little things, like here's the main guitar. And here it is with the bass. Isn't that cute? I love that bass part. All right, now here it is with the drums. And with the other guitars. And then the background vocal parts I'm going to be doing that I'm going to be cleaning up and replacing. These are real sloppy, just for my initial arrangement, and so I'm going to clean them up and make them tighter and get them more in tune and on time. I wrote them all before I had a good rhythm section, so they need to be tightened up. But here they are. Let me see. All right, so, and there's a lot more, but anyway, that's a quick sneak preview of Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, currently in production. And I'll probably share some other things like snippets of harmony ideas and things like that, voice memos and stuff that I've collected over the past few months working on the arrangements and ideas for the production.
So these turned out to be hums. And I'm thinking about the 3-part harmonies because I have actual background singers on this piece. Anyway, you can see, like, twinkle in your eyes is always new, always new. This made it in. Can't take my eyes off of you, off of you, off of you, off of you, And here's another one. So anyway, that's just a little behind the scenes on how I kind of keep track of ideas as they come in whenever, and then put them together when I'm doing arrangement stuff. And so a lot of those things got into the background vocal arrangement that I did for this piece. So.
Hey guys, I'm working on these BBs, and I have like all these little recordings on my phone too that I put a silly and interesting sort of development of like all the ideas for Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, the production throughout this year. Right now I'm just kind of, hey, this is a cool thing. Look, I have a chart for this song, and I'll share it with you patrons. But I have like a real chart. So yeah, this is my second time hacking away at the BBs, and just making like the final edits and changes and everything, and I just going through all these little voice recordings to make sure that there's no ideas that that I want to make sure and capture that got missed. So I'm just being thorough and combing through. Yeah, that's something that I did for like all the background vocals on the road, for example, and stuff like that. So I like to keep track of all the little ideas that come in and just make quick memos of them, and then be able to go back and check and see if there's any harmonies that I want to capture that I didn't get or whatever.
This was my first full production piece. It had a lot of steps in it. I won't get all pedantic and go into all the steps. This year I've been involved in a lot of tech aspects as far as learning my recording software. It's sort of like being in a studio room. I have things that model different studio spaces, classic studio spaces, wood rooms, all sorts of analog type things that we're bringing into the digital recording space, to put things back in space and not have them sound dead and digital. And so there's just access to all of these really cool, wonderful tools, which I've been able to like slowly gather and learn, but it's the learning process has been extensive. So there's been that technological piece. I had a lot of troubleshooting with my actual gear. That went on all year. And then I was learning how to be a producer for the first time and run a team. And then I was doing contracts for other people in my group. So it's been, I don't know, this year and last year have been some of the best years of my life that I've ever experienced. And it's been absolutely amazing. And it's amazing right now talking to you and just knowing, yeah, I appreciate you. So hope you enjoy, and sorry it's been so long since the last video, but things are going to accelerate now, and we're getting very close to the finish line for this first goal. So, happy solstice.
I hope you're as excited as I am to have this song come out, and I'll be working with that same album artist to get some album art for this. I may release an unmastered, patrons only pre-release to you guys, just you guys, and it won't be mastered yet because we're making a catalog for our group, and so we're collecting like 14 pieces at a time from different producers in the group, and we're all going through this like learning process. So it's very exciting. It's like herding cats. And then we'll take all of those pieces and send them in to a great mastering guy who's old friends with my mentor, and he'll batch master for us so that the pieces form a cohesive catalog. Yeah, very interesting process, and I hope that you find it interesting too. And I'll see you on the flip side and go cut some background vocal mock-ups. I've been recording BVs for like 2.5 hours, and I actually feel even worse than I look. But I think I'm more than halfway, and closing in on it. I am hoarse. These are just mock-ups, and they'll get replaced by my actual background vocalists, and hopefully they're on pitch enough. I'm just living on Advil, Sudafed, and tea right now. This is very interesting. This is like a marathon. I think they'll be cool. I hope they'll be cool. I hope I make it. Oh, my back is killing me too. The trials and tribulations of recording. Just checking in. See you on the other side. Always knew off of you. Stormy weather.
I was really sick, snapped a couple ribs coughing, and I lost about a month, but I did do some footage of some kind of meditative poetry back when it was still sunny and warm out in the backyard, and I'll put that at the end, as a little philosophical, esoteric, meditative part.
There are moments when we feel the richness of time, the absolute depth of the experience. We're a long, long way from the beginning. We can feel it in the little place that we are now. Just being now. We're connected to all time, all space. How many generations of ants have made their home here? How long did it take for this sand to form? Was it once the bottom of the sea? I can almost hear the ocean. Smell it, feel it, taste it. With our feet on the earth, and the sun on our heads, we're connected to the universe like little bio batteries. Tiny extensions of the zero breathing itself. There's a magical season when these little wildflowers
come back and flourish with no care at all except the earth and the sky. And there are no machines running. It's neither too hot nor too cold. And it's so quiet. All things pass.
And then there's a little segment of a beautiful chilly, well, not chilly compared to what it is now, but a beautiful morning on the first weekend of October when I was lucky enough to catch the whole balloon fiesta. So the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, and I got some kind of cool footage of that. So I'm going to share that for you, with you.
That was a duck. I was gonna say, they're here. The Albuquerque International Balloonists, that is. Good morning, it's Friday, like 5 a.m. And I think today is Special Shapes, the Balloon Fiesta. And what's even better is I am the only person out here. Albuquerque turkey. Cool, huh? I got my binocs. I got several layers and insulated pants, 2 pairs of socks, and I'm ready for balloon fiesta. Where's my balloons? Balloons. Good morning. I guess October's pretty cool. I can't believe the whole summer's done, but I've been keeping busy. I'm gonna tell you all about it. We're gonna see some balloons first, and then we're gonna go get drum parts today. So I'm building a rhythm section after a long time. Oh man, there goes the first official balloon. There he is. There he is. The sun's coming up on a brand new day. See, so these guys, the pilot, I forget what the official name is, but they go up at different heights and find out which way the wind is blowing. And then they report back to base. But we're gonna have a mass ascension soon. I'm gonna drink some coffee and we'll go again, okay? Beautiful. He can see the sunrise now. Ooh, that's gorgeous, huh? What a planet.